Okay, why do people do that? You obviously know that I've had to wake up to set up the camera to then pretend to lie back down. I don't get it, but each to their own, I guess. Anyway, sleeping bag, small change. Getting a sleeping bag compared to having a towel just over you. But made a big difference. It's nice having that bit of weight and being able to unzip it, put my leg out to get some air in. Wonderful. Now I'm going to have some of this G Fuel. So this is just a powder, put it with water and basically it turns it into an energy drink but without the sugar, so it's just get the caffeine from it. And I also need to go and check the damage from yesterday from the tent leaking last night. A little bit of damp here and there, but that's the pros of living in a warm country. Things dry out very quickly, so I'll get my towel, wipe whatever water is here, and then get it all packed away and set off to my next destination, which is about an hour drive away from here. I'll drop everything off, and we'll go from there. My next stop is Khao Pang Camping. So that is a 56-minute journey from here south. And then I will head over to Headwater Forest. Now, apparently the water it's a naturally filtered water through the limestone at the bottom. So it's really clear. And I've seen on TikTok that there are a couple of otters there also, so I will drop this off at the next campsite and then go over to Headwater Forest and see if we can play with some otters. Why do people do that as well? You know I've got to come running back to pick up the camera. I don't understand it, but fair play to those people who are committed to doing it. Yeah, I just don't get it personally. So the nice auntie here has said that I can park my bike down here. Got grass here that I can stay on, so I can put the tent either here. I can put it down on this piece of grass, or I can put it up on the top there on like some gravel, but this seems more comfortable. And they did say yesterday if it starts raining then I can put my tent underneath this shelter. So if it starts raining, I do have some shelter. I can keep dry. Really nice piece of water here. You can go bamboo rafting. They've got one there already. couple. So it costs 10 baht per person, I believe, for parking. So that couple paid 20 baht. I only paid 10. Let's go check it out. So the prices for entrance, it seems to be the same for foreigners as it is for natives, which is good. It's 100 if you want to go in, go swimming, or 150 if you want to go in swimming and use one of the kayaks. So I'll go and see what I'm allowed to take in. Yeah, and let's have some fun. So arrived at the spring now. It's quite busy. And yeah, we'll take a dip. See what the water feels like. Oh, it's cool. I thought it was actually going to be warm. It's very cold, which is actually quite nice in this weather, honestly. Let's see what it looks like underwater. We got a couple of springs here, a couple of bits of water, and then over on the other side is where the kayaking is. It's only a small thing like this for the kayaking. So I'll chill in here for a bit. Yeah, let's enjoy this. The otter. Now where did it go? There's one of the otters here. Oh, there he is. So based on what I had seen on TikTok, I expected a bit more when it came to the otters. I thought there was going to be a handler in the water or something. But that's okay, they were still dotting around. It was nice to see them. And I did think the water was going to be warmer, but it's okay. The cold water is very refreshing in this heat. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to show you much more footage. And there were a lot of children hanging around, and I didn't want to get them on video. So definitely worth 100 baht, and now I will go and get some food.
Everybody look.
So there are a lot of stalls here for food, lots of Thai food, and what do I go and get? All the way here to Thailand, and I get chicken nuggets and cheese balls. So I'll have some of this, and then I'll get, which is 50 baht, which is good. Then I get a smoothie and maybe a waffle. So we are heading from light to dark because close to here there is Sam Nak Song Tamwang Badan, which is a cave. So it looks really cool here. So I have a look, it's close by, and I have to say the Thais are really funny, they're really friendly. I had a kid walk over to me and he said, "Oh, hello, hello, where are you from?" And when I said England and Great Cup, he went, "Oh, okay, thank you," and then ran off to his family. So I think his parents just wanted him to practice like his English with a foreigner, which is always really cute. It's nice. And when we was in Headwater, a guy was taking his picture, had his shades on, looking all cool. And then he ran over to me, sat down next to me and went, "Selfie, selfie, nah, selfie, nah." It's like, sure, let's get a selfie. So they're always really friendly, it's always nice. Don't get annoyed if they want pictures with you, it's just part of how it is, because I was the only foreigner in there. So yeah, we finished there, and let's go over to the cave. Just arrived where the cave is. There's a lot, I can hear a lot of monks in here singing. So this must be the temple. And then here looks like you can make merit. And there's a sign here saying that you can donate to the cave. Okay, so that walk wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. The only thing was I've been bit so many times, and leg. Yeah, get some mosquito repellent. I didn't think it was going to be that bad here, but take a walk up the rest of the steps into the actual cave. So you can see here that people have made merit. There are candles at the front. There is also the place there where you can put the incense stick, and then people have left the drinks as merit also. And what was really cool about these snakes, these serpents, is how they actually wrapped around the rocks and around the cave. It gave the feeling that they were actually in motion, they are moving. It's not just something sat on a rock as a statue. It looks like they are actually in motion. So because of the Thai beliefs, they do believe that something is alive in the cave, and you don't get it from the video, but when you are in there, you do get that feeling that something is there. And I think it is because that those snakes look like they are in motion. It really does look like something is moving in there. Well, as to be expected, lots of bats. Something there as well. She's like a goddess. More sculptures on the top here. Guessing that's somewhere else to make merit. And then this big Buddha up here. So this place is apparently known as the Underwater Palace. And more snakes. The ship's here. I'm not going to step on this with my shoes. It's like a long selfie stick. Once again, you can see the serpents just wrapping around that cave, and it really does look like they are moving compared to just the other sculptures sat on the rocks. And it really does give a strange feeling to this cave. It is really interesting, and it is definitely worth checking out. Right, I'll go back out, and then there's like another place to walk across at the side. I'm not sure where that leads to, but that's why we're going to find out. Like, even this, look at the detail here. So this is like a rock formation. It looks like a natural rock formation. And you come all the way along here. Look at that. Somebody like built onto it. And send it into another serpent. Yes, it comes all the way down there. That's cool. The work that must have gone into this. It goes right the way down to the bottom there. This is where we first come in on the bike, and I went over to there, so that's where we first walked up the cave and then come across. The detail and the time and effort it must have taken to do this. This is cool. And then another one here. So I'm back at the campsite, and I've just been told the bamboo raft down here is 300 baht per person for 1 hour. So that's good, it's a good price. So even though the sky looks clear, I did hear some thunder, so it could start raining. I'm tempted just to put my tent here tonight, because if I set it up over on the grass and then it starts raining, it's going to be pain in the backside to drag it down here. So better safe than sorry. So yeah, I'll chill out for a bit, then I'll go and grab some food and then get an early night, and I will see you in the morning. I really wish you had heard that thunder. I wish it... Oh, there's lightning again. Don't know if you saw that. It is insane right now. The rain is so heavy, everything's flooding. I had my stuff here. They let me leave it here because this isn't being rented for the day. I've come back. Somebody who has the same tent as me had it on there, and they've dragged it underneath the shelter because they've just got soaked. And that shelter is not going to stay dry. The water's getting into it. So I messaged the camping place, said, hey, I know I've paid $400 for 2 nights, but can I upgrade and just rent one of these for an extra $1,000? And they said okay. So it saves me messing around. Really keep this in mind, guys. If you are looking to get a tent, if you are looking to go camping, get something that's got good reviews, that you know is going to be waterproof, because otherwise you're going to be in a pickle. Right, I'm going to settle in for the night. See you in the morning.